How's it going, everyone? It is WilsonPlays here, and today I am back with another Assetto Corsa video. Today we are driving the Lancer Evolution 8 Time Attack from Race Department. We downloaded this from Race Department, link will be in the description. This is a Time Attack version of the Evo 8. As you can see, look how aggressive it looks. The splitter, the wing, everything. It's also got 1017 brake horsepower according to Content Manager, so it's got a lot of power. And today we are driving it at Pikes Peak, which, as the video title might suggest, this is my first time driving Pikes Peak, so I'm about to lose my Pikes Peak virginity, so why not do it in a car that's got over 1000 horsepower, am I right? My target is, I'm not really sure what to expect in terms of time to get up to the top, but the all-time record is a 7 minutes 57.148, and that was set by Romain Dumas in the Volkswagen IDR, which is Volkswagen's fully electric prototype. I don't think I'll be getting anywhere near that, of course, it being my first time, plus I don't have the constant power that that car has, nor do I probably not have the downforce or the weight to beat that. But let's see just how close we can get. So let's jump in the car and let's give it a rev and confuse my driver because he thinks he's going to change gear and I'm just not letting him. Car sounds amazing. Right, let's put it in first. 3, 2, 1. Great start. Let's go then. What a good start. I'm gonna roll with it, fuck it. It's my third attempt recording this. So technically not my first time driving Pikes Peak, if you want to count the previous attempts trying to record this. I just keep making the same mistake, and I'll go through a pretty hilarious mistake that I made on my first attempt. But one thing you're gonna notice throughout this is how much I'm using the lower gears. Of course, this section here, pretty much at the start of a lap, if you can even call it a lap, because you're driving to the top of a hill, so it's not really a circuit. This section is pretty fast and flowing-ish. But what you'll notice is me abusing the lower gears in this car. That's because this car, lower down the rev range, is extremely laggy. You'd almost think it doesn't have over 1000 horsepower, but it does, according to Content Manager anyway, and I can somewhat believe it when you get the revs. When you get the revs up and you start accelerating properly in this car, you can actually feel how much power it's got. I would safely assume it's got over 1000, easy. But this car is very, very laggy on the lower rev ranges. So I'm going to be abusing the lower gears in this car. Of course, for the most part, until at least until I get past my failed attempt corners, shall we say, I have no idea where I'm going, I have no idea where to brake, and all that stuff, so I need to be careful. So if you've come here to see a very quick Pikes Peak lap, if you can even call it a lap, I don't know. Yeah, you're in the wrong place. This is my first time driving this track. Course, even. It's still a track, actually. I'll call it a track. Screw it. Where am I going here? There we go. So I'm going to take it nice and easy. I don't want to fail. That's the only thing that I'm trying to avoid right now, is failing. So I'm not pushing as hard as I possibly could if I put laps and laps and laps into this. But I'm pushing pretty hard. I'm going to push hard in the areas where I feel confident, which is not many. So this is one of the mistakes, running wide here and invalidating my lap time. Got the braking all right this time. I'm literally planting the throttle out of these corners. This car doesn't have traction control. It has ABS, which thank the Lord for that, because I'm literally just abusing the brakes. It has ABS, but it doesn't have traction control, which you might not believe me with, considering how aggressive I'm being with the accelerator. But it just, with four-wheel drive and all this downforce, it just lets you plant the throttle out of the corner. It's a good job, because, as I said, this car is extremely laggy low down the rev ranges. Sweet. Coming to another hairpin. That's a thing you're going to see all the way through this hill climb, is a shitload of hairpins. You see the flames coming out of the bonnet of the car there, the hood, if you want to call it that. Of course, us from the UK, we call it a bonnet. But you guys might call it a hood, depending on where you're from. This is one of the mistakes. I crashed straight into that shed. And I actually lifted off there in fear. Oh, wow. Okay. We're good, I think. But lap time is invalidated. So now we get into the section where I have no idea where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going from now on. No experience whatsoever. I'm just using the handy track map in the bottom left. I don't usually use track map, of course, as you'll have seen in my previous Assetto Corsa videos and streams, but for this it is necessary because I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just using it as a reference. I'm also obviously looking at the actual road to try and figure out where I'm going and stuff. Hey, there's a guy parachuting in there. There you go. Hello. Gives me Armour vibes from back in the day when I used to play Armour. Anyway. In real life, of course, the higher you get up, the cars would usually struggle to breathe and you'd lose horsepower. Don't think that's simulated in Assetto Corsa. I'll be very surprised if it has been simulated. But just a little physics, I guess, fact for you. Which, of course, let's imagine it was simulated. That would have been a problem that the IDR probably wouldn't have had, being fully electric. Oh, shit. Do I need to reverse? No, we can lock it round. It's fine. Okay, that's another mistake. The thing is, I don't mind mistakes like that. Especially so deep into the lap. Don't mind leaving them in for the video. I mean, this is my first time driving Pikes Peak, so it'd be wrong of me to keep attempting this and then have a mistake-free run. Oh my god. That was so misleading. That corner was so misleading. Anyway, let's keep going. But yeah, I hope no one is watching this video thinking, oh, let's use this guy as a little bit of a help to try and drive Pikes Peak. Like, let's watch him do it and that's how I'm going to learn. Hopefully not. Because, like I said, no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to brake. I'm taking it nice and easy now. I don't want to hit anything else. Good job damage is off. Otherwise it would be the end of the run. Bit of an aggressive downshift there, but we'll roll with it. Nice helicopter and trucks and stuff. I don't know how high up we are, don't know how long is left, but we'll keep at it. We'll keep an eye on the clock as well. Let's see where Dumas would have finished his run in the fully electric VW. Oh, okay. We've not gone past it yet, so my hopes aren't completely dashed. But I'm not beating that Volkswagen. I can't. Not on my first run with the crashes I've had. I mean, technically speaking, this lap is invalidated, but we'll gloss over that. I mean, it invalidated itself by me doing something that made me go slower, so I don't believe in invalidations in that regard. So 757.1, when is that going to tick over for us? Right about now. There we go. Dumas would have finished his run by now. Can we get within a minute of it? Let's try that. So we were looking for an 8:57.1. This is a really enjoyable course to drive, though. It keeps you on your toes. Of course, if you learn it, it's going to be a little bit easier, but the constant corners, the constant braking, lifting off the throttle, etc. This is a bit of a straight, but I'm sort of scared. Let's keep it pinned. You see a corner coming up, so I'm just going to slow down. It's a good thing I did. Wow. That's probably the fastest we've driven so far. Hairpin coming up here. I'm just going to brake right about here. There's no barrier or anything to tell you that it's there, but we got it stopped. And there we go. So we're not within a minute of Dumas in the Volkswagen IDR. Just goes to show how quick Dumas would have driven that car up the hill and how quick the car itself is. But of course, this is my first time driving Pikes Peak, so it's to be expected for me to be absolutely nowhere near that. Can we get within 2 minutes of the IDR? There's a lot of spectators up here, so I'm guessing this is towards the end. We hit the brakes going over the finish line, but there we go. 921.127, which I don't think for my first time. As you can see, the brakes are smoking. That's a lovely feature of a AC. But I don't think that was too bad. Honestly, I'm actually quite proud of myself for that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, get subscribed. Let me know in the comments what other things you would like to see from the channel in terms of Assetto Corsa. I'm always open to suggestions. Great outro. Yeah, same. If you want to try this combo out yourself, links will be in the description for the car and the track. Massive shout out to my channel members. You know who you are. Names will be on the screen. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, have an awesome day, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys.